and we're grooving. We didn't have a crazy huge day yesterday. I think we only sold like, I don't know, maybe like 10 items yesterday, which is like kind of low for us. But we had a really crazy day. Like 2 days before that, we had sold like 26 items. So I think it just has to do with like paydays and all that. It's Friday, so hopefully people had payday today and they'll purchase through the weekend. I'll probably, since we're in between paychecks for people, I might run a little additional sale over on my Bay this week. I'll probably up my sale for Depoppers this weekend just to kind of like, encourage people to purchase. So it should be fun. Green says, I was there. Her shoes are so fun. You got some amazing stuff last night. I did. Oh my gosh. I got so many great things, you guys. I love Meg so much. First of all, her shows are so fun and hilarious. And I mean, like, who else has a freaking creepy doll that comes in and is like, my name's Agnes and I'm here to disrupt the world. I love you. Like, it's so insane. I love it so much. It always makes me laugh. Wound up getting the vault again last night, which was awesome. So got a bunch of great things. And Meg's just such a cool person. I just love her so much. I love going into shows too, where it's like I can just feel that she's just like a real person. Like there's no facade, there's no any. It's just that is who she is. Here you go. Let's go. Like I love that about Meg. So if you guys are not following Meg, you are Meg staking. You're making a Meg steak. I just cracked myself up. If you're not following Meg, you're making a Meg steak. All right, here we go. Logan, what's going on? Relove says a local thrift store that has tons of adult vintage clothing, home decor, and more is willing to let me run a show from there and split profits. That's amazing. Reloved, I love that. That is awesome. The show is scheduled. Please bookmark. Let's mention our good friend Reloved Finds here in the chat, and let's go over and see what's going on with that. That's incredible. Let's go to view profile here. We got shows. Let's see, where is that? This and that. A new vintage find straight from the thrift. So that is on 9/7 at 5:27 p.m. She's got 11 bookmarks like right now. Now she's got 12 with me. Let's get her up to 20 bookmarks. And if you guys want to bookmark her shows before that, she's got a raid train, couple raid trains, and if you guys want to be awesome and bookmark her, just comment done when you're done below. I will definitely be checking that out. Y'all know I am a sucker for vintage clothing, so that is incredible. His and her shop, Chicago. Chicago's in the house. What's going on? The rusty hanger. Oh, take my rusty spoon. There's Meg. Meg, you eat Meg nuggets. Meg, we said if you're not following Meg, you're making a Meg steak. Oh my goodness. I'm great, Mimi's. How are you today, babe? Erica, great to see you. Meg missed the Meg name flips. Oh my gosh. Well, she's here now. Howdy, Lady Star. Good afternoon, good morning, and good night in case I missed you. That's from the Truman Show. Jackpot Junkies, welcome in. Okay. So today we are going to be doing a giveaway brought to you by our amazing friends, treasure hunting couple underscore Eddie. If someone wouldn't mind tagging them for me, it's all one word, treasure hunting couple underscore Eddie. That would be absolutely fantastic if someone would type that in for me, so that I don't have a dyslexic frustration moment. Um, so they were nice enough to donate a $5 gift card. So we're going to run that today. And then all I ask for you guys is if you don't mind giving them a follow and a couple bookmarks, that would be incredible. You know, we got people coming in here and donating these $5 gift cards just literally out of the goodness of their heart. And so I want to be able to shout them out as well. Com Beast, thank you so much. Cashley, thank you so much. So if you guys would do me a huge favor and pop over. So this is Eddie and his wife, Cindy. They do it together. Really super sweet, nice couple. I know they've got a show coming up. I think maybe actually tonight. I think they've got a show coming up tonight. And they're doing like, I think there's a bunch of like vintage stuff and a bunch of like really cool decor and stuff. That's the word on the street. So really sweet couple. If you guys wouldn't mind giving them a follow and some bookmarks, just comment done below when you've done that. I don't know if you guys know this. For those of you that don't know this, when you are on Whatnot, when you bookmark other people's shows, it shows Whatnot that you're an engaged user. It's like hearting and liking things over on like Insta or TikTok. When you do that, it sends a message that you're an engaged viewer, and your shows, your stuff gets pushed out more. So yes, Cashly, thank you for doing that. I appreciate you guys so much helping me out with that. It takes me 11 hours to type somebody's name out. So 26 says done. Thank you so much. Riz is in the house. Rizzy. Oi, oi, oi. Rizzy. Oi, oi, oi. We love our Riz. How is my lady today? I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for helping me. Okay. So what else do we got going on today? Let's see. What do we have? We've got feeding dogs tasty treats. If you want me to call out and then sing a shopping song, we've got that. We've got our bookmark this show, which is that little bell. If you click that bell and ring my bell, ring my bell. If you ring that bell, then you'll get notified when we go live. Because we are a community show, our shows do not get pushed out for notifications as much as, like, say, an auction show, because Whatnot knows it's not going to make anybody. This Whatnot ain't making nothing for me doing this, right? And so our we just get suppressed when it comes to people getting notified that we're live. But if you ring that bell, then you'll always get notified. Cashly, you can absolutely share your show. That is what this is for. This is a community show to help you guys be able to share your shows, talk about your shows, hang out with each other, build your communities. That is what this always is about. So yes, Cashley, please share your show with us. And then once you see someone share a show, go in and give them a follow and a bookmark. Let them know you did that so that they can go ahead and follow you back too. And then if you are a reseller in here, or you're thinking about reselling, or you just want to grow your Whatnot community, go ahead and leave a heart down below. When you leave a heart down below, it signifies that anyone that follows you, you pinky swears that you'll follow them back. This has been such an amazing way for people to be able to share their communities and to be able to grow their communities on here. So the amount of feedback I've gotten from the thank you for doing the hearts thing has been incredible. So Cashly's in, Mimi's in. Yes, perfect. Jackpot Junkies is a new sellers. Well, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Cashley says, thank you. I'm going live in about 20 minutes. Friday Fire, Nordstrom's brands, 50 to 90% off. Whoa. That's some bangers. Nicole Fu, I see you. I love you and she loves you. Nicole Fu, Fu. Nice to see you, my love. Pinky Makes, good morning, my love. We're going to chat about you here in just a second. And then I saw something else here. Someone else asked me a question. Moneybags Reseller says, hey, can you audit my bio, please? Yeah, let's take a look. So I'm going to tag my friend Moneybags here in the chat. So if you guys want to pop over to their profile, you can follow along with what we're doing. So what I do every once in a while is I'll go over to people's profiles. We'll take a look and see how it's set up and how it is looking for Whatnot. So we're looking for kind of who, what, when, where, and why, right? We're looking for all the W's. That's what's going to help with your bio to help to grow your community a little bit better. So we are looking for who are you? We're going to read her. Let's read her bio. Hi, I'm Reese, an East Coast chick. I sell items from pallets, liquidators, yard sales, and thrift stores. I also offer gift wrapping. I enjoy connecting with people with cool treasures. Stop by and check out my wares. Happy shopping. Okay, so number one, who is she? She is Renee, and she is an East Coast chick. Or I'm sorry, Reese. Sorry, Reese. I am Reese, and I'm an East Coast chick. Perfect. Done. Check. Who are you? What do you sell? I sell items from pallets, liquidators, yard sales, and thrift stores. Boom. Who, what, where? Where are you from? East Coast. Great. Perfect. Why are you here? Nope. Don't got it. So we need to know, why are you here? Why are you on Whatnot? Are you here to save up vacation money to take the kids on a trip? Are you here to pay for your son's graduation? Are you here to become a full-time reseller and quit your 9 to 5? Are you here just for fun and because you like to rescue things from landfills? Are you here because your car broke down and you need to get new brakes on it? Why are you here? That why right there will connect with women, especially, and women are going to be a pretty large percentage of your buyers, especially if you're another woman here on Whatnot. So I see you. Someone will buy you a treat, I promise. So if you can get the why in there, that is going to make a big difference. And then when would be the next one. When is your next show? And your next show is tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. Looks like you've got shows booked. Let's take a look at your thing. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with the shows that you've got. Looks good. Let's take a look at your bio. The only thing I would, or I'm sorry, about your picture and your banner. Here's the only thing I would say. When you guys try to put the names of your businesses on your profile pictures, no one can see it. It's cut off. Let me show you what it looks like on my end so you can see what I'm talking about. So, this is what it looks like to people. This is what it looks like. So it looks cut off. You can't even read. I think it says Lady Boss and then it says something underneath there, but I can't tell. Also, when things become too confusing for people's eyes, they scroll past them. So what I would do if I were you, I love the money bag. I love the gems. I love the background. They're crisp. They're clear. It's obviously a vectored image. The image itself is great. The background is great. I would get rid of that lady boss and I would move your thing to where your bag is more a little bit more down in the center and so that none of those diamonds are getting cut off and get rid of those words. You'll be able to actually make your money bags bigger. So it'll be a bigger logo. It'll stop people. It'll have more of an impact because it's not quite so busy. So that's what I would do if I were you on your profile picture. Your banner looks great. I think the banner is super cute. I'm totally into it. It looks great. It doesn't look fuzzy to me or anything. So I think the background's fun. I love it. And it goes with your name. It's like money in a bag. Like it's super cute. So that's the only thing I would change, Reese, is just change that picture. And then with your bio needs to have a little bit more personal, like it needs to feel like I need to know who you are. If we're going to be friends, like what are some things you would tell me? Because people buy people, people don't buy products. So I hope that that helps you out. And of course, all this stuff I say with love, guys. This is in case anyone's in here and is like, why does she even think she's qualified? This is what I used to do for a living. I literally help people with their social media accounts and stuff to actually change all of their stuff for their businesses. So it's just, that's they're just tricks I've learned throughout the years of doing it. Rebecca, welcome in. Yaskin, welcome in. Great to see you. All right, I'm catching up, guys. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. What do we miss? What do we miss? Did I miss anything? I'm off to work. I get to I'm off work. I get to see you live. Oh, lucky Leo, that's great. I know we've been trying to get the recordings up on YouTube, and either the sound doesn't work, it cuts the video off. The video Justin's working on right now, actually trying to figure out a way to crop them. We've had to come up with some creative solutions to get these to replay on YouTube. Um, it's way too long of a process to even go into, but it's been a pain in the actual butt. Vintage Drip, what's going on? Measly Duncan's Closet, hello, hello. You're so welcome. Salvi, squeaky, squeaky. How is my Salvi today? How is my Salvi? I so appreciate your efforts on YouTube. No worries, guys. Like, I want to get it up there for you. It's just been like insane trying to do it. Like, we've had so much troubles with it. It's crazy. I'm doing awesome. It's Friday, so I am squeaking happy today. Okay, before we go any further today, I wanted to just talk about someone kind of important to us. So I'm going to tag this person here. I know. Come here. Come here. Okay. We're going to tag, this is our friend here. This is Pinky. So Pinky needs some love, you guys. Pinky is going through a really super hard time right now. And Pinky gave me, Salvi says, hi, Jack Jack. See, Salvi, that's why he came up. He's just hoping someone will feed him a treat or something. This is the begging time. So Pinky came to us, and so I'm good with sharing her story because she told me I could. But Pinky's been going through a really hard time, you guys. Her mom passed away unexpectedly. And of course, beyond just like the emotional turmoil of that, there also comes the financial turmoil. When you're cruising along in life and everything's going okay and good, and you're just going, and then all of a sudden somebody in your life passes unexpectedly, the financial burden that comes with that is insane. I know because we went through that. It is expensive, it's crazy, it's you're trying to like work, but you're also like in a space that how many people have ever had anyone in here pass away that's close to them? You don't have to tell me who it is, you guys. I'm just curious. Let's show a little love. Let her know she's not alone. How many people have ever had anyone that they're close to, adult, young, whoever, pass away? The emotional stuff that goes along with that's really hard. It makes it really hard for you to work. It makes it really hard for you to cook, clean, drive your car. Like you're just constantly distracted and it's really difficult. What their family's trying to do is their family's trying to fundraise enough money to be able to afford the stuff that comes after a loved one passes. And there's a lot of expenses. You guys know Green Thrifty says 3 in 3 months. It's a life changer. It is. And so here's what we're asking you to do. I'm asking you guys to go over to Pinky's page here and give her a follow. So up in the corner of the right, if you touch on her name up in the right hand side and just click the follow button, and then we're going to go over to view profile and we're going to go to shows. She's got one today at 7 p.m. It is a Halloween earrings and Halloween decor. She also has one planned on the 20th for a build your own BB3s, Tiny Tot series. Here's what I'm going to ask you guys to do as a community. We've got like 20 people in here. So if each of you guys did this, it would be huge for her. If you guys would be so kind as to bookmark her show, both shows if you can, bookmark those shows, and let's try to get her up to at least 20 bookmarks on both of those shows. That is going to help it so when she does go live, she's able to have whatnot push her show out a little bit more. And then if you guys can set an alarm on your phone for this evening, and then just go when your alarm goes off, go in, give her a little bit of love, share the show out to some friends. Let's try to help her. This is a free way for you to be able to help another human being that's going through a really tough time. And if anyone knows what it's like to lose your mom and to kind of find out unexpectedly things are happening, that was us. I mean, my mom, for us, I was getting ready to take her down to the shower because I helped shower her because we caregived for her, and she fell and she broke her collarbone. And it went from collarbone to a pancreatic attack to an open wound to full failure, organ failure in like literally like less than a week. And so I know what that's like to have things just snowball out of control. And that's what's happened to their family. So if you guys would do that and then just comment done below when you're done doing that, that would be incredible. And that's just something out of the goodness of all of our hearts to help someone. You are so welcome, Pinky. I know what you're going through. So, um, yeah, we love you and we're rooting for you. Thank you, Green Thrifty, for doing that. My mom was only 52. I mean, she was up hanging around the house that day and then she was just gone. We had no idea. Yeah. So we are sending you some love today on this beautiful, amazing Friday. And we all want to be able to pop in tonight and share your shows and give you some love, um, because you're worth it and your family's worth it. And we love you and we are rooting for you as a whatnot community. So we love you, girl. Okay, so moving from that, we've got Brittany Walker walking in your Brittany. Thank you so much for doing that as well. I love you guys. Thank you for always being so incredibly amazing and thoughtful. I really appreciate that. So, all right, Mister, I know, Mama's got to get work done. Okay, so we are going to let's get started. Let's get this party started, yo. Let's get this party started, yo. All right, so we are going to do some photographing today. Now, while I'm photographing, if you guys had questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas about anything, or you just are curious about something, or whatever that situation is, feel free to ask, and we'll hopefully get it answered. Man, the resolution today on this is just like bananas bad for some reason. I don't know what is going on, but here's that. We're going to do our split screen today too, because I completely forgot to do that yesterday, because that is what happens when you have ADHD. All right. And just a second. We're going to get in here. Give me a second. Hey, Justin. Justin! Is the Bluetooth connected to the phone? Please and thank you. Please do it. Why isn't it let me log into the other account? What in the hell is going on here? How do I log out? Oh, sign out. Just a second, guys. Can you come sign me into whatnot through your account in here? I don't know all of your words. Okay, what else do we got going on? What I missed? Grade 30. My dad, April 9th, 58. My son's father, July 24th, and 46 with my grandma between. Yeah, we went through that too. We had a three in a row. a couple years ago too. Yep. Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, here we go. Coffee, check. Ready to kick butt? Check. Let me bring this forward so you guys hopefully don't have to look at the spinning fan. I'm sorry if that is annoying and or distracting. About to go out and get coffee on the burner. Let's go. Oh no, you can't find an item. Oh no. It happened to me this week. So I had a watch that sold. Now, it could be in my inventory room. There's a high possibility. I don't do a lot of hard goods, so I could have put it in a weird place. What I think happened was I think I did a whatnot show like 2 months ago and ran watches. And I think I pulled it from my inventory to run, and I think I didn't take it out. So I had to do the cancellation this week, and I hate when that happens. But I checked my notebook and I didn't write a SKU in there either. Where did I put it? Oh, it's the worst. It's the worst. Okay, so here's what you can do. Are you guys ready for a trick? Green. I don't know if you are an iPhone user, but if you are and you remember the brand and you took a picture of the brand of the dress, then what you can do is if you go into your photos, you can click on search. If you click on search, type the brand in up here. So I'm just going to type in Nike, for instance. Then I can click on see all, and it'll show me every Nike item I've ever done. I could then find the item. Let's say I'm like, oh, that's the shirt. That's the one I'm looking for. Then click on it, scroll, pull up, and it'll tell you the date you listed it. If you took a picture of the SKU, then it's in there. Just go to July 9th. If you didn't, you can go back to that date and look at the other SKUs. Okay, you're like 147, 148. Okay, that dress must be 149. So that's a little trick for you guys. If you guys ever lose your stuff, that's how I find it in my photos. So yeah, I've done that. Thanks, guys. It's not a dress. That was a joke for. Oh, gotcha. Okay, never mind. But hey, there's a tip instead. Oh my gosh, JJ's raiding in with a party of 4. You guys, this is a good friend of ours, JJ's. He is an awesome dude. He does movies, DVDs. He's got cool, like, if you guys are looking for like Halloween, like signs and like cool, like spooky decor stuff, you guys have to go check out his Buy It Now. He's got some amazing. If I had wall space, I have no wall space left in my house. And I'm not kidding. This is not an exaggeration. I literally have no wall space left. So if I had wall space left, I'd get in there. We went from a house that had lobster walls to this house. Diane, welcome in. Brooklyn Bum, welcome in. Thanks, you guys. JJ, thank you so much for the raid. Make sure you guys give him a follow, give him a bookmark. Really cool guy, honest seller. I can't say enough good things about JJ. So, did you find it? We found it. That was it. We gave you the good juju. Okay, perfect. All right. And then I just need you to log in. All right, you guys, this is going to go on. This is literally going to go on for the next hour if someone doesn't give and buy this sweet, sweet boy a treat. Please, someone. Someone of the angel. Fly away from here. He just needs a little treat for his tail and his ears. He is a little begging baby. Will someone buy him a treat? Because he's in the arms of an angel. Will you buy me a treat? Eat. Poor Jack. You guys, I know, baby. You're very handsome. Everyone loves you. Okay. All right. Let's get started here. We're going to get some photos done. And, oh, Lucky. Lucky Leo with the treat. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go, Lucky. Thank you so much. Literally, this will happen for the next hour. Okay, ready? Here we go. Let's go shopping and buy this boy a treat. Let's go shopping and get him something sweet. Oh my goodness. Wait, come up here so we can say thank you to Lucky. Say thank you, Auntie Lucky. Thank you, Auntie Lucky. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Thank you for the treat. It's the best thing ever. And the tail. Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. Where
This
is
mom
she?
doesn't even want to get up.
Where? Get up here. What are you? No, not you. You got to get down, Jack. Sister's turn. Sister's turn. All right, sister's turn. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Let's go shopping and get this girl a treat. Let's go shopping and buy her something sweet. Oh, what a good girl. What a good girl. Say thank you for always loving me, guys. I appreciate you. What a sweetheart. Mommy loves you. Yes, you the good girl. You the good girl. She's such a lover, you guys. Oh. She's going back to bed. She's going back to bed. She's over it. I literally wouldn't have gotten out of bed if it wasn't for Bonnie and Nala this morning. You get it. You know. Thank you, Lucky. Okay, so we're gonna do some photographing of clothes. We're gonna answer questions. If you guys have any questions about shipping or selling, and that doesn't go for just Whatnot, we're talking anywhere else. So for those of you that don't know who I am, oh, by the way, I should introduce myself. Hi, I'm Charity, aka Nice Comps. We're full-time resellers out of Austin. It's me and my husband, Justin. And we do this full time together. So we, on average, list anywhere between 20 to 30 items a day. We shoot for 30 every day. We usually sell anywhere between like 10 to 20 items a day. And then, of course, we do Whatnot shows here and there as well. We do these reseller ones every morning, Monday through Friday, if you want to pop in. And we've been kind of toying around with an idea. Of doing like 2 times a week, doing these in the evening instead of in the morning. So we've been toying now. You all have got to give me an opinion on this because y'all are in charge of this. Because this is for you guys. This is all for you. So I'm thinking about doing these shows Monday, Wednesday, Fridays in the morning, and then doing Tuesday, Thursdays for like an hour in the evening. So because I have so many people that are like, I really miss you. I can never catch you because I'm always at work during the daytime. So I've been thinking about doing that. What are our thoughts? Now, the only downside, of course, would be that we wouldn't be getting together on Tuesday mornings and Thursday mornings because I can't do the mornings and the evenings. I'm gonna get Lucky says, please, I'm gonna get fired. So I mean, it's just something I'm thinking about. It's something I'm thinking about. I don't know what the I prefer morning while I work. Brittany says, well, see, and I like the mornings because I'm up, I'm ready, I'm going, I'm jazzy. It's not that I'm not jazzy in the evenings. It's just that, not everyone likes my level of insanity at nighttime. So I've just been thinking about it. Or maybe one night a week doing in the evenings or something. I'm considering. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. We got to do this real quick here. Give me a second. Give me a minute. And agree.
Like a Wednesday night.
Perfect. Justin's just picking out nights. How about a Wednesday night? Oh, okay. All right. So we're gonna try something a little different today too, because you guys know I'm constantly spicing it up. One of the things that I really have been getting from feedback from people when I chat, because I'm constantly asking you guys questions, is you guys really liked it when I was showing the second screen and showing how I was measuring things. So I was going to do that today. So you guys can see what I'm doing and kind of how I'm measuring it. If you want this to be on the top and you want to put me on the bottom, you can click that little swap button. It's probably right around here on your screen. It says swap. And then you can put me on the bottom and the item up top if you want to see what I'm doing. If you don't, then it's irrelevant. But then this way you guys can still see our giveaway sponsors. And of course, we've got Pixie Dust Treasures, who's been kind enough. We're going to be running her giveaway on Tuesday. And then we're running or Monday, and then treasure hunting couple Cindy's on Tuesday. And then, of course, we're going to be doing our giveaway today. And we'll go ahead and do that here in just a little bit for our treasure hunting couple Eddie, cute little couple. And we just really appreciate them doing that. So thank you, just one. Thank you, just one more. Always appreciate you. You're amazing in every way. Do do do. I'll just keep taking these days off. I love mornings if it wasn't for that job. I hear ya. Well, and it's like this is like work time for me because usually in the evenings, like I'm working, but I'm just sitting and listing. So I try to get all my photographs and stuff done earlier in the day if I can. So, all right. So we hung some of this stuff yesterday. So you guys are gonna recognize some of this. Some of it you may not. I already did a whole bunch of it, but here's kind of just some more stuff I'm doing. So, Kev, welcome in, Stephanie. Great to see you. Um, and we're going to do this. Okay, so here is a shirt that we got from the thrift store. Really cool little shirt. When you've got something that's really cool like this, Justin, we can hear the speaker.
Oh,
When
sorry.
you have something really cool like this, and you're going to be listing it online, you really want that back hit to be the thing that people see. You really want that back hit to be the thing that people see. So I'll show you guys what I mean by that. Oh, and by the way, we talked about this on Meg's show yesterday too. For those of you guys that were there, who was at Meg's show last night? These are the lint rollers she's talking about that I found that I'm using now. These things are freaking incredible. They're even better than the Kinesi's. They are so crazy sticky, and they've got the corner spiral, and the handle is really cool. It's got this like really unique and interesting ergonomic handle to it that allows you to like put your thumb here. So rather than it just being round, it's got a flat top, so you can put your thumb on it and you can really get in there for the lint rolling. I really, really, really like them. You get like a whole huge look at all this. It's super cheap too. Look at all of them. You get that many of them. I got them. I think they're on sale right now. I think they were like $11 or $12 or something. Look at all that. There's so many. It's a huge, gigantic bag of them. So if you guys want to get lint rollers, these are the super sticky ones, and it's a 10 out of 10 for me. 100%. For those of you guys that don't know this yet, I only advertise stuff that I love. I have to love it because I don't ever want someone to get something that I think is just mediocre. So if I tell you that these are the best lint rollers I've ever used, these are literally the best lint rollers I've ever used. So if you want to try them, if you need them, all you got to do is click on that little QR code that's down below. It'll make it big onto your screen, and then what you can do is just screenshot the actual screen. And then if you go into and touch that QR code in your photos, it'll allow you to follow over to our Amazon store. And Justin just pinned those. You did pin those new lint rollers, right? Yeah. So they're over there. They were on it. They were on special too. Let me see if they're still on sale. And the reseller must haves, Justin said. So let's see. Let's see if they're still on sale today. So they were the Sweethucks. Yeah, look at that. You guys, 15.99, 36% off for 1,200 sheets. That's a lot of lint rolling. So that's such a crazy deal. That's like a half the price the Kinesi's were too. So yeah. Oh, you found them. Okay, just one more chapter says they're easy to find on my Amazon list. So yes. So for anyone that was at Meg's show last night, that's where they are. Because I know we had people that were asking about that. And of course, on Whatnot, you can't put links in or anything. So it's like impossible to, share where things are. So, anyways, that's how you find them. But most of my stuff that's black, usually I have to go over it with 2 or 3 different things. And it's like literally that it got all that off in that little short period of time. And I got 2 white dogs that love nothing more than to leave mass amounts of hair all over my stuff. Plus, I do a lot of garage sailing. So, of course, with garage sailing, you're at the mercy of everybody else's, pets as far as lint rolling goes. Okay, so when I photograph something like this and it's got a back piece like this is what you want for your opening picture. You really want to focus on the part that is going to make you the money. Like the front of the shirt's fine, but that back piece right there, that is going to be what stops someone in their tracks. They're going to be like, ooh, what is that? I'm interested. Especially that is the money shot. Especially if you sell on the Depoppers. Clutch, gotta be. Britt, it's not. So this is a foam with Jack. Sorry, buddy. I was no. There's no one here. It's a foam core with felt over it. Britt, if you go over to our YouTube, which you may, or I think you probably are subscribed already. But if you go over to our YouTube, so there's the QR for that. So same thing, make it big, screenshot it, follow it. I got a 3-minute video over there that talks about how we built this, and it literally shows Justin actually making it so that you can see how we made it. So, oh, ready? Oh my gosh, Thrift, this is for you. This is for you, Thrift. Ready? Watch this. Oh my god! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She's so excited. Oh my gosh. This is from your friend Thrift. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Let's go shopping and buy that boy a treat. Let's go shopping and get him something sweet. You got to say thank you. Come on, you got to say thank you. Here we go. Let's say thank you. Say thank you, Thrift. I appreciate you so much. You're amazing in 1,000 ways. Thank you for supporting the stream. We appreciate you. All right. And the meatball, of course, we can't forget her. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Whoops. We gotta get the dog. Let's go shopping and get this girl a treat. Let's go shopping and get her something sweet. Oh, what a good girl. Say thank you. Oh, Thrifty Nitty, thank you so much. Look at that girl. Thank you. I appreciate you. Look at how happy she is. Oh my goodness. Her ears take up 100% of the real estate on the screen. I sing this not even for the dog, just in the car. I wish they had a meatball emoji. I know. So for those of you that don't know, his name is Jack Jack. Her name is Sally the Meatball because she's literally shaped like a meatball. So oh my gosh, I love it. It gets stuck in my head too, you guys. I'll be like just in the kitchen and I'm like, making food or whatever, and I'm like, let's go shopping. I'm like, oh my god, it's like so stuck. I appreciate the treat purchases. Thank you so much. I love that you sing it to the girls. I could totally sing Harper like busting it out one day, and then get me a snack. Exactly. All right. Okay, so that's kind of going to be our opening photo there. And then we're going to do back here. So just kind of a back photo. And then I do shoulders. We're going to do shoulders. We're going to do arms. We're going to do the length. We're going to do the chest or the bust. And then flip her over. We're going to give her a lint roll. I don't know if you guys can see how linty this is in the photo or in that second camera, but watch this. This is so crazy. Here, let's put a new one on. So this is how these pull off. So whether you get these or a different kind of lint roller, if you're a newer reseller, make sure you get the kind that spirals like this. You don't want the kind that's straight down like Scotch Guard, because when you roll, they'll peel back. So doing it in that spiral like that keeps that from happening. These are so crazy. Ready? Watch this. Done. I mean, and y'all know how I felt about my Kinesis. I love those lint rollers. I've been using them for over a year now. And when I found out they were discontinued, I was like, no. I even went on eBay to see if anyone was selling them. And someone had like 6 of them for $19. And I was considering getting them. And then I was like, Charity, that is not a forever solution. Like, you need to find a different kind. So I spent hours reading reviews on lint rollers. And then this is the one that I came across and decided to give a try. And I am very happy. Very, very happy that I did that. All right, we're going to get a picture of the front here. And then we're also going to get a picture up close. And then we want to get the metal militia. And then if there's any other tags, which there usually is, that one's gone, so irrelevant. And then here we go. And then what I do, some of you I know are new to the stream today, is I do everything by SKUs. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna make it as small as we can. 6 by 6 by 2 is great. And I hear, can you guys hear the tape from the other room? Justin lives in that shipping room now. And it's just, honey, the shipping room's your new bedroom. He literally lives in that room. Okay. So then what I do is I just take our SKU, which we print these out on our thermal printer. And then I just take a picture of the SKU. And then that way, if for any reason I forget to put the SKU in or something and I need to find it, then I can do it that way. I can just go in my photos and find that. Okay, next up is these really cool pants. I think these are just the coolest pants I've seen. Corduroy with all of these little embroidered feathers. It's so cool. Like these are just really neat pants. And they're older too, for sure. So, all right. Now, I think in order to do these justice, I am going to get a picture of them like this. I think I'm going to try to get kind of a close up here so that you can see. Maybe we'll do the front. Let's take a look at the front. Yeah, we'll do that because I want people to be able to see all the little feathers here. So we're going to play around with this a little bit until we like what it looks like here. Let's take a look at that. I think that's going to be our opener. I think we're going to do that because that's going to make somebody want to stop because they're going to be like, what is it that's on that pants? A lot of people stop on photos because of mere curiosity. They're like literally curious about what the item is or like what's on there. And so if you can get someone to be like, what is that? And stop on it, it'll also give you clicks. When people click into an item, it sends a message to the algorithm that is a desirable item. And so it sends people to your page, not just your regular page or not just the item that they're interested in, but your whole page. So like what I like to do that on Depop. So on the Depoppers, I'll take an item and jack the price up way high so no one buys it because I know it's an interesting piece and it's a scroll stopper. People click on it, and because they're clicking on it and it gets like 600 views, I wind up selling other stuff from my page because people are already there. So, little trick. Yeah, Justin is, honey, just one more chapter says you're chained to the desk at this point.
Oh yeah,
There's several chains. There's a rope.
Like the elephant.
He can't escape.
The elephant.
Yeah, he's like the elephant. I put a huge chain around his ankle, but then I domesticated him, so now the chain's not even there and he just stays there. Yeah, that is guerrilla marketing. Hey. Hey, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do, right? All right, so once we get that, we're gonna go ahead and do some pictures. So I do waist, I do thighs, especially right now because loose to the thigh is so popular. And then take your fingers for the gusset and pop it open a little bit so that you can really show that rise. And then we're going to go ahead and do inseam. And then, of course, especially now, we have to do the ankle because flared is popular. And then I always look to make sure that there's no weird hemming. People love to hem pants. Oh my gosh, I had the funniest thing happen. I had a customer message me and say, a potential customer, they said, hey, I was looking at those pants for sale and the tag, because they were dead stock, vintage Lee dead stock, it said the tag says 3630, but when I look at your measurements, it's 3630 or 3636 and your measurements are 3630. I was like, what in the heck? I'm like, that's 6 inches difference. I'm like, holy cow. So I went in and got the pants out of the inventory. They're definitely 30. Someone had taken a pair of pants, the tags were all still on them, and they'd hemmed up the bottom of the hems, and I didn't realize it. So I was like, oh my God, thank you so much for catching that. So now ever since then, I have been like checking the hems just to like double check on that. So Nikki's welcome in. Great to see you, my friend. All right, we're gonna get this back here. And then we will do the tag. And I think we'll probably run our giveaway too. I think we'll run our giveaway, yo. Might as well. Do it while we have an intimate setting in here. You guys have a better chance of winning. All right, here is that. So these are Rafaela, And these are made in Hong Kong, so these are definitely vintage. Made in Hong Kong is usually like late 90s, early 2000s at the most. So here's those. And then we're going to fold these. And again, we want to make these as small as we can. So this is what I do with pants. I fold them like this. I fold this in here so the line is straight. We're going to go down. We're going to go down. We're going to go up. And we're going to go up. And that is going to make them as close to 6 by 6 by 2. It's usually like 10 by 8 by 2, because that is going to be, that'll go ground cubic advantage. And I'll save money on my shipping because we like to make money on our shipping. All right, here's that. So today I've got a lot to pick up today of athleisure. So that's going to be interesting to see what I've got. Picking that up from a gal I met off of Facebook. And then I've got another lady supposed to be dropping some stuff off this weekend. Oh, and I have a person that's supposed to come by and purchase a keyboard. Just a second. Let me look at this. I just realized I forgot to check my messages. Give me just a second. Okay, they have not messaged back. Yeah, babe. Oh, did I sound a little Uzi Bert? Okay, sounds great, Connie. I'll meet you then, smiley face. Okay. All right, so I'm meeting Connie between 3:45 and 4. What time did you put in for the grocery pickup? Can you do it earlier or can you not do it earlier? Probably like set it for 4 because I'll probably be there at like 4:10 because I'm meeting her right next to HEB. Okay. Sorry about that. Thanks, guys. Oh, good. Cindy's here. Okay, so this is treasure hunting couple Cindy. This is Eddie's wife, and they do this together. And I'm so glad that you're here, actually, because I was just getting ready to run your hubs giveaway. So, all right, here we go, guys. This is brought to you by our good friends, treasure hunting couple _ Eddie. So this is Cindy here. Would somebody, just one more chapter, or somebody, would you guys please tag Eddie in here, or Cindy, if you want to type your guys' other name out. And then here's what we're going to do. I'm going to run this, but while this is running, I'm going to ask you guys to do something. I'm going to ask you guys to pop over to treasure hunting couple _ Eddie, pop over to there, and I want you guys to give them some follows, or give them a follow, and then bookmark some shows. It helps me, it helps them, it helps you and your algorithms to look like an engaged viewer. Thank you, just one more chapter. So if you guys wouldn't mind doing that, I would really appreciate it. They would appreciate it. You know, we've been shouting them out all week because that's what you do. When you get a gift card sponsor in our show, we literally talk about you for a week. So, and I will have more of these for you guys to get, for those that are interested, next week. So we're going to go ahead and run this here, and we're going to get this started. Here we go. You're so welcome. So getting that giveaway, you guys. This is sponsored by our good friend, treasure hunting couple _ Eddie. Make sure you give him a follow. Make sure, and once you guys have followed and bookmarked some shows, will you do me a favor and just say done below so that we know it's done? Because I want them to see that they've got people following them. And then I know that she told me too that anybody that follows them, they will follow you back too. So it's follow me, I'll follow you, help together do something new. Perfect. Okay, so that is going on. And then here's our next item. So same thing with this. So the mistake I see a lot of people do with clothing, and I used to do this, I still have tons of listings that are like this, is they take a picture of the shirt like this, and it's really far away. Well, that isn't going to stop your scroll, right? What is going to stop your scroll is if that is in your face, you are going to stop your scroll, right? That or that. So make sure when you're doing graphic t-shirts or anything, you always want to look for that money shot. Always look for that thing that's interesting. What's Treasure Trove? Welcome in. Erica, great to see you too, babe. That little Uzi shirt that we just sold. What platform did we just sell that on? Yeah, so this sold in less than 24 hours because that's my opening photo, right? Up close and personal. There's other of these for sale. I didn't offer this for any less money than anyone else. It just has to do with that close-up shot. So, Dizzy, welcome in. West Treasures, I'm so happy to see you, my friend. Awesome, Erica. Thank you, guys. Okay, so let's get a picture of this one. Now, what's cool about all the orange stuff right now is that we'll be able to do Halloween and all of the Halloweeny esque words. Halloween, spooky, Hallows Eve, anything like that because of the orange. So I like selling orange stuff. Really, this time of year is like the only time I really look for it. But here is going to be, so that's going to be our opening photo. That right there is going to stop someone that is interested in Nike in their scroll. So yeah, getting that give you guys, you got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. You are going to get a $5 Amazoni gift card brought to you by our amazing friend, treasure hunting couple underscore Eddie. His wife is also here. And there's Eddie. His wife is also here, guys. Cindy's also here, and she also did a sponsored giveaway. We're going to be running hers next week. Make sure you guys give her a follow and a bookmark as well. Like, hey, when other time in your life do you get to like root on a couple that's like working at a goal together like that? I think it's so cool. And I'm not just saying that because I also am doing that. I think it's pretty gosh darn cool to see another power couple out there just killing it and doing awesome. So just one more chapter. I hope you know how much I love you. You are my lady. You're amazing in all of the ways. All right, so now we're going to get a picture of this front here. Boom, done. And then I want to get a close up of this right here. But what I'm going to do is do it in my shoulder photo. So I'm just going to kind of hold my shoulder photo up and then also get that. And then that way I'm kind of, it's like 2 birds, 1 stone. And then we're going to do length. There's also a little Nike symbol down here, a little loop back. And so I want to make sure that got in my photo. So any of those little things, I think, gosh, we haven't talked about this in a while, but any of those little things you can get pictures of, they're called exposures. And the more exposures people can be exposed to, the more likely they are to purchase from you. So really showing logos, all the little cool things. If a zipper has like a neat little design or something like that, you always want to get that stuff in there. And then we are going to do the Nike. There's that. And then this probably has a tag that tells us what year it was made. I'm going to guess 2023. I was going to say 2021, but that's great. So this was created in summer of 2023. And then we also want to make sure we get the care tag that has what it's made out of. Perfect. So there is that. 22 seconds on the givey, guys. Who's it going to be? Who's winning today? I want to know who's winning. Who thinks they're winning? Who thinks they're winning today? Who's it going to be? Who's going to be? Who's going to win it? Who's claiming it? Just one more chapter one yesterday. Diz says she's winning it today, honey. Diz says it's hers. Here we go. Let's roll that beautiful bead footage. Erica! Dizzy, you almost won. Erica! Erica, that's the first time I think you've ever won anything with us. That's amazing. Erica, you have just gotten a $5 Amazoni gift card that's coming to you in the mail, brought to you by this amazing couple, treasure hunting couple underscore Eddie. We love you guys. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for sponsoring a giveaway. I hope you get lots of follows, and I hope you guys get lots of bookmarks because of that. So thank you so much. We appreciate you. Congratulations. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, don't win your own giveaway, right? Cindy always does. Cindy always does. Just one more chapter's right. Cindy Lou 92. She always does it. She enters and then she wins. And then she's always like, oh, just donate it again. Nobody makes me win my own giveaways. All right, next up, we got a pair of pants. Now, when it comes to big jeans like this is how I photograph them. So this is going to be our opening photograph. Cindy is the best. We love her. Cindy Lou, 92, she loves you, and we love her. Every time I sing her song, it doesn't rhyme, and it's never the same. It's never the same, and it doesn't rhyme. All right, okay. Here we go. So this is going to be our opening photo. We're going to do just the pocket here. And you'll get to see what this looks like. We're going to bring our exposure down a little bit. And then here is what this is going to look like. And boom. So take a look at that. This is our opening photo. We sell a lot of jeans. And this is how I do all of my jeans and my pants, especially the ones that are bigger like this. These are, I think, men's 42s or 44s. So they're bigger pants. If I try to like, spread these out and take a photo, I'd have to be so far back that you just wouldn't even see
So
it.
these.
Which ones are these? Oh, do we sell the slides? We didn't sell these. We must have just sold these.
Yeah, regardless.
Nice. We just sold these too. I'm so glad we sold these because I was like, dude, it's starting to get to the end of the summer. I'm like, let's get these sold. I got these at a lot for $2. Mercari. Whoa! It's gonna be a weird day. We made a Mercari sale. That never happens. That's an unprecedented moment. Okay, all right. So once we do that, then we're gonna get a picture of kind of all the sides of them. And I know this seems weird not spreading the pants all out. But with these men's jeans, I just find that the guys really don't care. I know that sounds so crazy, but do that. And then usually what I do is I flip these so they can see all the different facets. And I just kind of get up close with everything. And I always keep a little tape. Y'all know I keep tape. Tape is great, especially with new Levi's. Anything but like 2017 or earlier, they all have a good amount of elastate in them. And so the pocket folds when they're not being worn. So I just take a little bit of tape and I roll it and then I put it on that pocket so that it stays nice and flat. And then now what we're going to do is focus on people being able to see. These are called the whiskers. And so I want to show all those whiskers, the whiskerinos. And then we're just going to go back from there. Great. And then we'll do one. Of course, we got to make sure we take we'll do one picture of this front, but I'm going to fold this back so that it's smaller. And I'm just basically going to try to get a picture of these whiskers. I know this seems so crazy to do it like this. You're like, what are you doing, you nut? But this is how we sell jeans. Okay, there's that. Now, measurement wise, I usually do this on the table because these are these are going to be so big for me to try to get my ruler on that I just take my ruler. Usually I do it on my table over here, but I'd be out of the frame for you guys. And I just kind of hold it and then get it there because otherwise the jeans are so big and heavy. I just don't like the way that it works. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to do this. You guys are like, these pictures are going to look horrible. I promise they don't look great. So normally I would do this over on my table over there, but we're doing it here just so you guys can see. So we're going to do rise. Get my friendship bracelet out of there. Then we're going to do inseam. That. All right. Perfect. Okay. Oh, and then the thighs. Can't forget the thighs on a pair of relaxed fits. There's that. All right. And then I'll show you guys what these pictures look like. I know it's probably a weird way. I haven't seen a lot of people do their pants like this, but this seems to be what works for us and people seem to buy them. So if it's not broken, don't fix it. Okay. Here's that, and here's that. Green says I had a random Urkari May sale last night. It's so rare now. I know. When I get an Urkari May sale, I'm literally like that. Like those shoes, I'm like, whoa. That's crazy. Just check the weight on those two if it's Mercari. They're crazy about that. Okay. B, welcome in. Levi says I got whiskers too. I get a few from time to time. Carly, welcome in. Turtle Island, welcome to the adventure. Okay, so this is what the photos look like for those pants and all that craziness you saw me go through. So that's our opening photo. And then we're going to have pictures of kind of the whole side. There's your whiskers up top. There's your other side. There's your front whiskers, waist, rise, inseam, thighs. Done. So that's how I do my photo or my pants, especially my bigger ones. All right, this is a 1999 Bobcats San Marcos shirt, really neat fade. So this right here, if you're doing the keywords from the master keywords list, let me pin this for those of you that have this. How you're gonna sell these is the following. Give me a second. Let me get this here. Okay, if you guys have this, the master keywords list, how you're gonna to sell a lot of these, there's tons of vintage Bobcat stuff, right? What's going to make charity sell this before anybody else sells theirs? The keywords. So for this, it's going to be all the preppy aesthetics. So you're going to use like preppy, preppy style, preppy, preppy with an IE, preppy with a Y, all of that. Then you're going to do streetwear, street style. Then you're going to do academia, university, student, NCAA, Texas football, whatever the mascot's name is. I mean, all those little things, they don't seem like they would be important, but they really are. If you can get that in your descriptions, you will sell your items way faster. It's how we sell our Nike stuff so fast. In fact, I was going to show you guys this. So Nike is, one of the most popular brands in the world, right? And the thing with Nike is there's so much Nike for sale on the resale market that it can be difficult to sell it, right? Because you're competing with so many other people. However, I want to show you this. So Nike for us is our top selling brand by look at how much. Look at the percentage difference for how much it is. So right now, Nike is our top selling brand. Vans is second. And then House of Miniatures and Hasbro's, because we sold a lot of toys, don't count that. And then Adidas. Those are our top selling ones right now. And so just looking at that, why am I able to sell so much Nike over like anybody else? It's because I use so many of that, like the golf core and the preppy core and the stuff from the master keywords list. So make sure you guys are using those in there. It will make a difference. Unicorner, welcome in, my friend. Unicorner, we got you up here now. You're official. We got your card cut out. We got a little unicorn sticker. You're officially up on the board, my friend. All right. And if you guys have any shows coming up or anything, please feel free to shout them out below. And then if you see someone shouting a show out, give them a follow. And I know the kind of people that show up in here. These are the kind of people that always follow people back. So just follow everybody back. And then that way we can all be friends and we can all help each other's businesses grow, right? Okay, so we're going to get up close here. And here we go. So Texas Bobcats in the house. And let's get a nice little focus. Perfect. So that's going to be our opening photo for that one. See how that just like screamed, like you can see the center so well? So there's that. All right. Then we're going to do tag yeah. Doot. That. And then we are going to get the whole shirt. I like to loosen my shirts up a little bit too, just because it doesn't take up as much of the screen. And it's kind of more what's popular is kind of like that free hang. People seem to be more inclined to purchase like the free hang shirts than everything being like perfectly flat. At least that's the style right now. I mean, it's forever changing. All we can do is go with what the kids on Depop right? We're at the mercy of their choices, which is terrifying. That's a terrifying thought. We're at the mercy of Depop. Oh my lord. All right, we're gonna get the back of this here. And a little lint roll with our fancy, amazing new lint roller. Oh, Dizzy, these new lint rollers are amazing. Dizzy knows exactly how much I loved my Kinesies. So I'm very, very, very happy to have found an even better substitute. Green says, I listed a Columbia plaid fleece with low sell through 2 days also, sold last night keywords. I'm telling you. Yes, Green. Everyone's going to fight it. People are going to fight it. I know. I am glad too, Diz. People are going to fight it because they don't understand. Like they don't understand the importance of it. And especially right now, because AI and search engines, it's the Wild West right now. Like what we're able to get away with, because here's the thing, too, you guys, unless I'm an official believer, unless you are in our streams and unless you have bought the keywords list, you probably aren't doing this. I don't see this on anyone's listings. I don't see anybody else doing this. I'll see like one or two things, or people will just put them as like the Poshmarky tags or the hashtags, but I don't see anybody really doing this. So it's like the only people doing this are the Nice Comps crew. It's me and y'all. Like, do you put your keywords do you put keywords before your keywords? I'm not sure what you mean. You'd have to be a little bit more specific on that. Okay, next up, this is that thing that I got from the thrift store. I spent $6 on it, which I hate spending that much. I know, I'm cheap. But just based on the aesthetic of this alone, like this is a disgusting jacket. So, and these are called slub jackets, by the way, when they don't have buttons on them. Huh?
I'm curious where we put the keywords. Just have them look at one.
Yeah, and B, you can always look at all. If you go to any of my listings over on the Bay, you can see. Like
Or
if you're
if you
adding
have the
keywords to your
keyword
listings, you
master
put
list.
keywords. Oh no, you don't need to put keywords.
Or if you have the keywords master list, we have an example.
Yeah, and if you have the keywords master list, which I think you got it. If you already have it, if you look on there, is it at the beginning or the bottom of it? On the last page, there's an example of exactly how we do it. So we like Justin put one of our listings in so that you can see it. But yeah, you don't need to have keywords. The only thing you need to have is a comma in between each thing. So it has to say like, preppy, comma, space, academia, comma, space, because the comma and the space is what separates it out for the SEOs. Because I was noticing with Nifty AI that they add keywords before keywords. Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. It's trying. I mean, they're trying with their AI. They're trying, right? But they're not like they're no, they're a software programming company, right? So they're not. I don't know how to say it politely. They don't know what they're doing with that. No, they don't know what they're doing with that yet. But they'll catch on. They're doing it. They just are relying upon AI to kind of tell them what to do. For the same reason they probably have pit to pit on a lot of their listings, and I'm like, oh my god, don't ever put that in mine. I will literally drive to your place and like throw a pie in your face until I stop. It's not a unit of measure. We don't want to get started on the pit to pit because Charity will get crazy about it. Yeah, Guatemalan. Yeah. And so I've learned recently that these kind of coats that are a little bit like cardigans, they're called slubs. SLUB. It's where they don't have any uh, buttons. They're just an open cardigan or jacket. It's so easy to access the list in your notes. You can just click a link. Yes. There you go. Yep. Exactly. I know. Isn't this crazy, Riz? Look at the pattern on that. It's funny too, because when I saw this at the thrift store, I was like, I thought of you and I was like, oh my God, this is so something that Riz would pick up. It's a crazy jacket. I do like the AI descriptions. Yeah, I do like the AI descriptions. I get rid of the fluff. So I always say I get rid of the opinion part of it. So if it's like this 3/4 mock neck in a dark blue reaches mid length, and then it'll say comma, perfect for an elegant night out on the town of a charcuterie board and a Chardonnay. And I'm like, okay, well, that's an opinion, and we don't need to put that in there. Or it'll say, like, add some sophistication to your wardrobe. It's like, oh, are you telling me my wardrobe isn't sophisticated? You basic. So I get rid of all of that and get rid of a lot of the fluff. But other than that, I use the AI because we use the Nifty for all of our listings now. 4 months ago, I didn't really use keywords at all because it really was frowned upon. Yeah, and at one point, keywords were not something that I know the Bay and stuff wanted you to do because they considered it like spammy. But it's not like that now because it's changed. Everything's changed, right? And especially with like eBay and stuff, is they're really trying to use AI and direct people to the appropriate listings so that when something's advertised to you, it's something you really want. And their program is using keywords. I mean, they talked about it at that eBay Open. I watched quite a few of the little eBay Open streams, and they talked about it at 3 of the ones I watched. They talked about AI at every single one of them, but they mentioned keywords at 3 different ones. So, forecast finds, great to see you. Mel, happy Friday, crew. Great to see you. Jen's great to see you. I'm in trouble. I want to buy stuff. I have no money. Jen, welcome to Story of My Life. Great to see you. All right, let's get this photographed here. Our crazy little Guatemalan, says Riz, Guatemalan slub cardigan jacket. Here is that. And I think I want to get this sucker up close, yo. We're going to do our opening photo up like crazy close. We're going to saturate that just a little bit too, because I really want the brightness to come through because it is a bright. She is bright and she is bold. Yeah, we're going to do that. We going to do that. We're going to get bright. We're getting her bright on. So there is that and there is that. Perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna do shoulders. This is almost like, you know what this really reminds me of, you guys? Where's my people that were old enough to like not be kids in the 90s? Do you guys remember? In fact, I think I have one of these for sale. Think like Venice Beach 1992. Those like poncho jackets with like the large, like pointed hood. Riz probably has a word for it. I didn't like, it was like a poncho, but they were called something else. And they had like a little collar thing here. They'd have 2 strings. They'd usually have a kangaroo pouch in the front. What were they called? Textile is called jaspy. Ooh, I'm taking a picture of that. When Riz says something, you take a picture of it. Drug rug. That is it. That is it. That is it. Oh my god. That like is so flashback. I can see Josh Reeder wearing one in the back of the class eating like a tube of paste. Like, yes, the drug rugs. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's so crazy. So crazy. All right. Now we're going to get a picture of the tag and then the back. It's nice too because it's a Chico size 3. Chico size 3s are usually like around an extra large, which is like a great size. Chico's likes to be all like fancy and have their sizing just be absolutely ludicrous. All right, there is that. They have their own sizing thing. They're like, we're Chicos. We make our own choices. All right, perfect. And then just always checking. Oh, there's a little secret pocket in here. Little secret pocket in here. We got oh no, I thought those were secret pockets. That's okay. We'll get a picture of the inside anyways. I thought those were secret pockets and I got all excited. I like things with secret pockets. It's always fun. Like these have a million pockets. Chico's is called unit sizing. Is that what it's called? It's kind of, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of annoying because when I go to list stuff and Nifty like finds those things on through like AI is doing the listings, it always puts my things as a size 3, like junior 3 for Chico. So I have to like go in, edit the whole thing. And it's like, I wish they just had regular sizing. I wish it wasn't like that situation, but that's okay, Chicos. We forgive you for your transgressions. Oh, it's Friday. She's feeling silly, you guys. It's Friday. She's feeling silly. Uh-oh, honey. She's feeling silly. I'm going to kick your ass at Tony Hawk tonight. Woo! It's the end of the week, baby. It is the end of the week. I'm like, I don't know. Blame it on Chicos. Blame it on the Chicos. Blame it on the Chicos. Bigfoot, what are you doing? I see you coming in here. Just one more chapter says Eric and I are going out tonight. Oh my god! Just one more chapter. You going on a date? Where are the kids going? You guys, let's wish just one more chapter an amazing date tonight. When you get older and you get married and you have kids and you get to go on a date night, it is like that's like a success. That is a metric of your life that says you're doing something right. When you get to go out on a date and you got kids. I'm speed cleaning my house because my mom's coming to watch the kids. Oh, you know she's gonna get judgy. You know mom's gonna get judgy. You better get that speed cleaning going on, girlfriend. You better. You just one more chapter. You best to get you a Febreze, girl. Judgy is her middle name. Woo. I got a Chico's. Let's see, what did God say? I got a Chico's dress new tag. What's it called when the shoulders are cut out? Oh, that's a Riz question. I would call that sexy shoulders. I'm silly today. Freeze dried. Happy Friday. What are you doing, my friend? Great to see you, Ginger. Great to see you as well. I bought one at a gas station in '93. Loved it so much, dude. Three's Company looks like a Three's Company shirt. Come and knock on my door. We've been waiting for you. Peekaboo. There you go. We don't have kids, but whatnot. LOL is time consuming children, right? We don't have any kids at home either. So we just have you guys. The cold shoulder. Whoa, that's offensive. Good night. All right, next up, we've got this beauty here, our little vintage Baron of Piccadilly Harris tweed. Got this at the thrift. Look at that chevron. So good. Pop quiz. Riz, you're not allowed to answer. Pop quiz. What is this pattern called? Don't you, Riz, don't you do it. Don't you do it. What's this called, guys? If nobody gets it in the next 60 seconds, nope, not houndstooth. If nobody gets it in the next 60 seconds, Riz can answer. There we go. Herringbone. I was going to cheat on Riz. So, houndstooth is a little different. This is houndstooth. And I always think of houndstooth because it literally looks like little teeth. So if you can't remember what, it's because it's hard to remember all the different ones. But if you look at that, see how they look like little teeth? Like they want to bite you? That's how I remember the houndstooth. And then the herringbone, I remember because I always think of fish. So like fish bones, like if you were looking at the rib cage, like if you're pulling a fish, who's ever gutted a fish? I have. I grew up camping. And so when you gut a fish, you see those bones. It literally looks like the spines and the bones. That's how I remember that one. So it's called a cold shoulder. That's hilarious. I sent you a sleeve chart that doesn't cut out sleeve month. Ooh, Britt, thank you. Yeah, so Britt just sent me a sleeve chart. I will put that in my Insta. Did you guys notice I did that for you all too? I don't know if anyone noticed that. But under tags, I went ahead and put some new things in here for you. So I have all the different kinds of tags so you can date stamp stuff. I put in different kinds of plaid. Like you got Black Watch, you got Scotland. I put in jerseys because I realized I didn't have that. And then I also put in come on. Come on. You know you want to cooperate. Nope. This when in doubt, shut down Insta and start over again. So we also put in, so if you guys flip through these tags, I put a couple other things in for you too. Let me get to it. Doot. So just nice comps on Insta. So you got the Pyrex Bowl patterns. You've got all the tags. You've got how to tell if Eddie Bauer is vintage, because that's always a tough one. You've got all the different kinds of dresses. So I will put the sleeve one in here too today. Then you've got all the different plaids in there. And then, of course, those ones I just showed you. So that should be in there for you guys to use too. So, and I mean, Riz can tell you this too. Never snooze on the Harris tweed. Like this is probably an $85 jacket. So never snooze on the Harris tweed. And the fun thing about it too is that like thrift stores don't check for it, which is great. So you can usually pick them up. Like I got this for I think $6 or $7. Oh, there's a little. Get that goober off there. I think I got that for like $6 or $7. So that is totally worth. Hey baby, did I leave my baby wipes in there? Justin! Are my baby wipes in there? Yeah. Can I have them, please? Yeah. Do you see the disrespect? Do you see what I have to deal with in my house?
Think fast.
No, please don't. I was never going to catch those. Oh my God. Oops. I just knocked my pop socket off. I'm gonna have to get him back now. Now, okay. So this is what we do in our home. You throw baby wipes at me, and now you're gonna be tortured tonight. I'm gonna wait until he's like sitting down, like so comfortable. He's like perfectly comfortable. He's got like a beverage. He's got everything. He's good to go. And I'm gonna be like, "Oh, Justin, I just need a pillow for my neck. My neck hurts so bad. Can you give me a pillow?" Like, "Oh, I don't get him. Give me a pillow." And then he's gonna sit back down. I'm gonna wait for him to get really, really comfortable. And he's like, "I love you so much. Thank you." I'm like, "Honey, my feet are really cold. Can you get me some socks? Please. I don't want to get up. I'm so comfortable." Now, usually do it like 5 or 6 times until he catches on and he'll be like, "Wait, did you do this on purpose? Did you ask me these things on purpose one at a time?" And I'm like, "Me? I would never do that. That's crazy." That's how she rolls. What's up, Dana? Love the setup. Getting good picks can be some work. It can, Mira. I agree. Everyone that's not used to be psycho. I am totally psycho. It's wonderful and fantastic and magical. I always tell you guys, you would not want to be married to me. Trust me, I'm a nightmare. So we're gonna try to get this out with just a little bit of baby wipe, just because I don't want to have to. And I'll usually look at the baby wipe and see if anything's coming off, and it is. I don't want to have to do anything fancy or extra on this. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna get it as good as we can. And then if I can't get it perfect, I'm just going to include it in the photos because I am not about spending 4 hours doing anything. So we'll let that dry now, and then we'll go ahead and do that one. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to actually sell these as a set. We talked a little bit about this yesterday, but I'm just going to remind you something. Mexican Picker, what are you doing over here? Happy to see you, my friend. What's up? Just got home from some garage sales. You guys, if you don't follow Mexican Picker here over on Insta, you're missing out. He finds the coolest stuff. He's always doing videos of like garage sales, flea markets, and stuff. And he always finds the craziest stuff. Like for like cheap. He's like, "How much for this $28 remote control?" 50 cents. It's like, okay. So yeah, you guys got to follow him over. Yeah, you're welcome. You guys got to follow him over on Insta. I love watching his stuff. So, okay. So these here we're going to sell as a set or a bundle. Whenever you sell anything through the Bay, you want to make sure that you don't include the word lot. You don't want it in the title, you don't want it in the themes, and you don't want it in your description. When you put the word lot, it makes it so it can't sell to lots of different countries. Because of that, because it's a customs thing, because of that, Google will not push your listing out. So your listing won't get shown if someone is like Google searching for a specific item. Yours is not going to be one of the things that pops up because of that. So just don't use the word lot in any of your listings, set or bundle. Why not, Tracy? Tracy, loving you. Today I found a vintage denim blanket lined Carhartt jacket for 25 bucks. LFG. Incredible. Amazing. That's amazing. All right. So what we're going to do here is we are going to do this. So these are both vintage. These are from a Houston golf course country club thing. Here's your old fairway green. I could sell these individually for probably 16 a piece, or I can sell both of them because some people only have to pay one shipping fee. They're in the same size. I love doing bundles. 2 shirts, 1 money. I love doing bundles. I will do bundles. I will do sets all day, every day, because it just helps you to make money. So here's that. And then I'll show you guys how it looks for me. This is what it looks like. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to get up close and personal here. And they're going to be like, "What in the world is that? 2 shirts, 1 money? I have to stop my scroll on that. That's 2 shirts, 1 money." Let's get in here. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. That right there. Consider those sold. I got a blanket line Carhartt and I can't get it to sell. Then something is dangerously wrong. Well, that's not true. Guys, it's still 100 degrees here in Texas. We haven't even hit, I don't even have my Carhartt listed right now. I literally have Carhartt sitting in my garage right now that I haven't listed because I know I'm going to make more money on it in like October, November than I'm going to make on it right now. So don't stress if it's not selling right this second. Carhartt, it's not like Carhartt's not going to be popular. So I think I only have one Carhartt up right now, and it's like a women's. I'm so happy to see you today, Trace. I hope you're having a great day. Um, God says, I bought a ladies hockey team jersey last week. I need to look them up. I'm going to wear it before I sell it. Ooh, that's amazing. Yeah, hockey team jerseys can be money. I sold one, I sold a vintage Stars one. Stars. Um, I don't know, 8 months or 9 months ago. I got it for like $4 at a garage sale, and I think it sold for like 89 bucks or something. Like they can be worth some good money. Chicken Leg, welcome in. Coastal, great to see you. Um, yeah, yeah, and yeah, Britt, it's just that time of year, baby. Like people aren't thinking warm weather wear right now. Yeah, green Carhartt hoodie jacket, 189. That green color, money. I love picking up those green, those old dark green. Also, too, Britt, on your Carhartt, there's a code. It's a color code because people that collect Carhartt and they collect certain colors. There's a lot of Carhartts. There is an excellent Reddit thread, and I had it. I wonder if I still have it. Let me look. Let me see if I texted it to myself. Let me see if I did. Because there is a Carhartt code. Give me a second. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is how many Carhartt messages I have between my son and I. We're such nerds. Let me see if I can find it. We're gonna do a 2 second. We're gonna do a 2 second. Try to find this because it is what I use. Carhartt color code. Maybe someone else can find it faster than me. Here we go. All right. So just go to Reddit, go to Carhartt color codes. This is a guide throughout the years that will tell you the exact color name of that code. So, like for example, if you're looking for a blue line blanket, it would be 8LCT, and that's going to tell you not only the color, but down here the real color next to it because they might be looking for the carbon blue. So carbon blue is different than the graphite, taupe, brown camo, aqua, rum spruce, redwood, charcoal, teal, bark. So it's on Reddit. Yeah, if you just go to Reddit, let me I don't know if I can I'm gonna save it. Let me see if I can I'm gonna try to Instagram it to myself. And then I'm gonna try to Instagram it to myself, and then I will try to figure out a way to show you guys how to get it. Or you can find it on your own. I'm just saying though that if you can get really specific with those colors, look at how many there are. Like there's so many different things. And I know it seems like, don't spend a million years on it, but once you can figure out how to put the code in there, then it'll not only, here's the thing about codes, it's like putting in the model number for anything. Not only will that get pushed out on eBay and stuff, people are looking for it there, but it'll also get pushed out through the Googlies, right? Like Google's going to want to know that. Google's going to want to push the person, especially for collectors. So also, don't be afraid. Corporate branding, embroidery, it still sells. Yes, and that's very true. Can you send me through Insta? Yeah, I'll do that, Mexican. Um, yeah, it's something I came across forever ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is genius. My tag is too worn; it's just blank. Yeah, and that's Carhartt too. That happens. My vintage marble full length duster, I almost let go for $20, but gonna hold for cooler weather. Hold for cooler weather. Yeah, yeah. Green Carhartt's probably my favorite to sell. Those are the ones that sell for like the biggest. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, if I don't do that now, I will forget. I'm going to send it to you right now. It is sent to you, sir. Okay. All right. Let's get back to photographing. Let's get back to photographing. There's that. Okay. Then we're going to do up close personal. of the country club, and then up close personal of the country club. And then once I take a picture of that one, now I can take a picture of the back one here. That's why I love these little hanging things, guys. That's why I love the little hanging things. There's that. And then I can get a picture of the back. Boom, done. Up close. And then I can flip this around. Get a picture of that back. There's that. And I see one little speck here. I'm going to point that out. One little speckaroonie might come out, but is she going to try? Absolutely not. Is your buyer welcome to do that? Absolutely. Profits, not projects. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and get these measured out. So for the measuring, I put them on the same hook so that I can show that they are indeed the same size. And we're going to do shoulders. And then we're going to do length. And then we're going to do chest. And then that's it. Just need probably up close of the size tag here. Boom, done. Done. And then if there's any extra little tag thing here that says anything, no. Perfect. That's it. Lay on the floor, pit to pit, under the other end, pit to pit side. Oh my God, don't say Mexican picker. Don't you know the rules? You can't say that in here. I'm going to put pit to pit as my words that are not allowed to be said in my streams. Just kidding. Why it bothers me so much. Why does it bother me? Maurice, Mexican picker with the dollar tip. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Mexican picker, thank you. I appreciate that. That's incredible. That's very, very generous of you. Thank you, sir. You're, like I said, you're one of my faves peeps. You're one of my favorites peeps. Just one more chapter said, how is Isaiah doing? She is not kidding. Quick said, what's going on? Thank you, sir. Isaiah's doing great. I just talked to him last night. He picked up a lot. So he met, okay, long story short. We had a place we used to source from in the place where we used to live in Bremerton called Abraham's House. And he met a guy through Abraham's House that does clean outs, like house clean outs. You know, they go in estate sale clean outs, house clean outs. And so once every, like, I don't know, month and a half or so, he connects with this guy and he drives from where he's at in Seattle and Kenmore, goes across the water over to Bremerton and meets up with him and buys lots of clothing from him. So yesterday he got, of course, Carhartt. He got Western wear. He got like tons of stuff. I think he said he spent $250 on the lot, but he'll make probably 900 or so on the stuff that he got. So he went across the water and did that yesterday and picked that up. And then he has a date tonight. I'm so excited. I'm such a mom. So he's got a date with a new person tonight, with a new girl, and we'll see what happens. So I'm excited for him. He's just going to coffee, just a little coffee, but he's driving a ways to meet her, so that says something. So we're just getting together in a little coffee situation, and we'll see how it goes. And then he's got he does bouncing. That kid works like he's a workaholic like his mom. He's bouncing tonight at a club. Isaiah's 6'4", so he's like giant guy. So he's bouncing a club tonight. And then he also just found out yesterday that they got a whole bunch of leads on a couple companies that want to buy huge lots of their clothing for the clothing company that he's been launching, coming hot. It's a flame resistant company for linemen, people that work on electricity and stuff like that. And so he has some leads on some companies that want to buy like some pretty big lots of it. So that would be really exciting if that happens. That would allow him to not have to bounce. He'd be able to just do, coming hot full time, and then, the little reselling on the side as well. So I know it's good. Yeah, you got to start somewhere. So do you know about the McCormick Spice Racks? Yes. Dude, the McCormick, what is the deal with the McCormick spice racks? Why are those so huge right now? I hate Xmas instead of Christmas too. We all have our things, right? Yeah. What is the thing with McCormick? Why is the McCormick like so crazy popular? How did that happen? I don't quite understand what is it just an aesthetic thing? Is it there's not that many on the market? Like what happened that allowed those to get so crazy popular so quickly? I feel like they just kind of came out of nowhere. All right, so we got a little Simpsons. Now, this is definitely a St. Patrick's Day thing. This is one of those things where it may sit for a little bit, but it's just going to hang out in my inventory and hopefully it sells soon. If not, then it'll sell around Thanksgiving or around St. Patty's. So, and I finally started putting summer clothes away. So all those Cook Street shirts that we got for $1 at the thrift the other day, I went ahead and put those away for next year. So I'm starting to kind of really put away any summer clothes that I'm sourcing. And we're just going to start focusing on fall. I'm going to do next week, we're going to start our academia sweatshirts because it's back to school. College is back in. It's starting to get chilly. People have been sporting their college shirts, but now they're going to start going to football games, which means it's going to be cool outside, and so they're going to want to have all their college sweatshirts and stuff. So I've got a whole bunch of college gear that we'll probably start photographing. I'm thinking next week would be the time for that, and then I'll be focused on holiday stuff after that. So McCormick Green are actually less now. Used to be 200 last year, now it's 120. So crazy. Like it's just one of those weird aesthetic things that got like really popular. It's kind of like the geese right now, right? Like that like 1980s country kitchen geese thing is like really super popular right now. Just kind of came out of nowhere and it's like a really big deal right now. So it's just really interesting how those things happen. I'm always fascinated by trends. Like I just find it fascinating. I love it. I find it fascinating. Classic logo. What are you doing? What are you doing? My fine feathered friend. In case you're wondering, I sling those into the other room. And then my sweet, amazing, awesome, fantastic husband puts them away because he's so great. He goes, mm-hmm. All right, so you got a 2016 Shakespeare Under the Stars. I just got it because it just looks really cool. I feel like, you know what, you guys, I think that's glow in the dark. I think it is. Hey, babe, do you have that purple, the purple light that we use for video games? Because I think I might have a UV-ish light situation going on here. Thank you, sir.
Someone had bought patches the other day. You picked those out, right?
Did I already pick them out?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I did. I had picked out some patches. I think the last person I picked them out was for Heart Centered Soul. Did someone else get patches? Okay, then I need to pick them out. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, I think this might be like blacklight or glow in the dark sensitive. I'm not totally positive, but here, let's turn that off. We're gonna get cozy with it here. Guys, we're doing mood lighting. Ready? Ooh, we're setting the mood, you guys. We're setting the mood. Yeah, I think it is. I'll have to put on there. I think it's blacklight sensitive. I'm not 100 on that, but I'll just put it in there as like as a maybe. All right. Now we're unsetting the mood. We are unsetting the mood. Here we go. The mood has been unset. Get a room. Are you using two phones? Yes. That's a great question. So I am using two different phones. We've got this iPad you guys are on, and then we got this one here, right here. And this one here is logged into a different account. So this is logged into just an alternate customer account. And then I invite this person over here, Mr. Nice Thompson, as a co-host. This is the key. This device right here has to be connected to a Bluetooth device in another room. because otherwise you'll get feedback no matter what. So this one here has to be on Bluetooth to like a pair of headphones or something in the other room. Gag me with a spoon. Like, oh my god, like gag me with a spoon. Ugh. One hot mess success. Welcome in. Yeah, 2 accounts. So, and this one is like this is like a customer account. It's I don't even have a card on file with it. It's just like yeah, if you mute the mic, it still does feedback. So you turn down the sound all the way on this one and then connect it to a Bluetooth. Even if you mute it, it will do feedback no matter what. I don't know why, but it just does that. So, all right, there is that. So this is a little what I would call like an art core piece, like cottage, whimsy, goth, whimsical, like that's what this is. That's why I got this, like because it's just kind of nerdy, kind of whimsy. It's a little bit ethereal. This would categorize under ethereal as well. So, and I paid, I think we paid $1 for this one. So it'll probably sell for like, I don't know, $12 or something over on the old bee poppers. But hey, I will take it for $1. It's got a little bit of discoloring there. It's like crazy minor, but our job isn't to worry about that, right? We point it out, and as long as it's pointed out, that's all that matters. There's that, and here we go. It's the delay. Oh, is that what it is? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it took us a while to figure out how to do that, but I really like having the split screen because you guys can like see what we're doing, and when I'm cleaning shoes, I'll like have the shoes on there and stuff like that. Just I think it just adds to it, makes it so you can see up close what we're doing a little bit better too. So, and I think it's great for people to do for their shows too. Like if you wanted to have a show where people could see you, but you also wanted to show hard goods, that'd be a great way for you to do that and just have a phone kind of over your item. And the neat thing is too, you guys can see that little swap button on your screen. You can click it and you can tell your customers to do this too, and it'll put the item up top and you on the bottom. Or you could put your top camera as looking at the item and your bottom camera as you being invited in, and then just run the your auctions from the items account versus the picture on you. Okay, there's that. And then this little sweet, this one just warms my heart, and I just I'm excited for who this is going to go to. It's got all these cute little heart buttons, and then it has all these sweet baby angels on it. It has like little like Christian doves on the corner, another little Christian dove, and it's got all these like little angels on the back, and it says heaven sent, special angel, angel face. And I think it's like kind of like a rainbow baby ish kind of thing is going on, is what I think. And so I hope whoever gets this gets it and it like makes them feel better if it's something they have gone through. So swap with the what? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So let me show you. Let me take a picture of it. So if you look at this picture here of me, see the little thing that says swap? If you click on swap, like if I click on it on my screen and then I take another picture, now I'm on the bottom and the items up top. So you can have your customers do that too. You can do that during shows too. If there's a split screen and you want to be able to see one person more than the other. So Sapphire, welcome in. So I don't know why, but I'm hoping this goes to somebody special. So I mean everybody's special, but I think it needs like I might need steam. I think I need to steam the front of this. I think we need to steam. We need to steam this guy. All right, we'll put you back over here. And we'll steam you in a little bit. Okay, next up we've got this little, I always pick up this kind of stuff, like gas station stuff, anything like that. It just always sells, so I always pick that up. There's that, and then of course, this is like the quote unquote money shot area, so we're going to get this on here. We're going to use that as like our opening photo. Perfect. So that's what it'll look like for the opening photo. That. Just do a little loose fit. We like to do the loose fit there. Boom, done. And turn our front. So this is going to either go to someone that works at 76, or this is going to go to somebody that wants like kind of like almost like a skater parody kind of shirt going on. So that we'll do our tag here. There's that. And then any other tags. There's one there with the extra button. Perfect. Okay. And shoulders first. Always shoulders first. And then we are going to do length. And then we are going to do chest. And perfect. Alrighty. And what time is it? Okay, yeah, gotta get going. I got a busy day. I gotta meet a gal. I have another lady that's supposed to hopefully be dropping stuff off. I have a keyboard here that I got a garage sale that I'm hoping to sell locally, so I don't have to ship it. I picked it up for like, we pay for that. I think I paid like four or $5 for it, and I'm hoping to get like $50 for it. So we shall see. There's that, and then we'll just fasten this up. Perfect. Alrighty. Okay, we are probably gonna call that good for now because I have a crazy, crazy busy day today. So, okay. So, first of all, thanks you guys for coming in today. I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you. Let's see, who did we have? We had people do things today. We had Mexican Picker. Thank you so much for the dollar tip. I appreciate you. Erica, congratulations on the giveaway. One more time, shout out to Treasure Hunting Couple _Eddie for sponsoring our giveaway today. Thank you, Thrifty Nifty, so much for the Jack and Sally treats. Lucky Leo, thanks for the Jack and Sally treats. And JJ's, thanks so much for the raid. I really appreciate you guys. Y'all are my family. Y'all are Nice Comps crew. Thank you so much for making this week another amazing, fantastic, awesome week. And we're going to do Nice Comps crew. And if you guys wouldn't mind just staying in the next show here for about a minute and saying hello for me, it helps my algorithms, it helps the person I raid into, and it helps yours. You're so welcome, Junkie Punky. So make sure you guys do Nice Comps crew going in, and then let me take a look and see if we've got anybody. I try to find people we haven't done before. Let's see, do we have anybody in here we haven't done? Let's see. Let's go to new sellers and see if there's any. Those are just a bunch of overstock ones. I like to go into like the smaller shows. Let's do this. I don't think we've ever done this person. So this is Schmidt Auctions, and go ahead and say hello for me. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. I will see you guys back here on Monday morning. So have a freaking fantastic weekend. I love you guys so much. Thanks for always being awesome. And you got this. Let's kill this. Let's murder the weekend. Let's have a great time. And just one more chapter. Have a beautiful day tonight. All right. Love you guys. Bye, everybody.
Oh, we just got a raid. Hi, raiders. How are you? I've just pinned a giveaway. Let me see who that was real quick. Scrolling. Nice comps. Hi, Nice Comps. How are you? Let's take a look at your profile. Nice Comps. If you like cool shit, fast shipping, and a wild, spicy show with a twist, then I am your gal. Full-time reseller out of Austin, Texas. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for your raid. I am Marla with Schmidt Auctions. We do a lot of